Yes, indeed. So then, I get the privilege of introducing our guest speaker to you, who, as I said earlier today, needs no introduction. So, Eugene Holden, I think held almost every job imaginable with CFL, from World Ministry of Prayer, as most of you who read Science of Mind magazine have seen Eugene's affirmations in the monthly, now bi-monthly magazine. And we just call him Brother Eugene now.
Mm.
And Eugene wants you to know that if you need to be in touch with him, you can get him on eugeneholden.com. And I will now shut up and turn the floor to Eugene.
Good morning, everybody. Are you up? Everybody, get up, get up. Yeah, Jesse, thank you so very much for all of that. Oh man, here I am once again. Uh, Good morning, Rockland Center for Spiritual Living, Spiritual Center for Spiritual Living, Rockland, and everybody else tuning in. Hello, everybody. Again, JP, thank you so much for that song. Everybody, get up, get up, get up, get up. So today's talk is celebrating the journey. Let me just make sure that's it. Celebrating the journey, every step is sacred. Ernest Holmes will start off, and we've heard this quote many times. Some of you, this might be the first time, where he said, there is only one life. That life is God. That life is perfect. That life is my life now. Oh, that's the way I say that life is my life now. Dr. Holmes does, I'm excited because I'm up. Everybody get up. There is only one life. That life is God. That life is perfect. That life is my life too, is what Dr. Holmes would say. And I just kind of put it, made it my own. There is only one life. That life is whatever you want to call it. But call it, right? Call it God, call it love, call it beauty, call it grace, call it love, call it life, call it beauty, call it God, call it whatever you want to call it. That life is perfect. One of the definitions for perfect is all inclusive, right? And that life, for me, it's that life is my life now. I am the perfect life of the infinite. I am the perfect life of the infinite. And so we get to celebrate this perfect life. I want to take you to a definition because I love words. So we're celebrating life. And one of the definitions of the word celebrate is to do something special or enjoyable for an important event, occasion, or holiday. But we're talking about celebrating life. So there isn't any specific holiday or celebration, or maybe as my father used to say, oh God, that every day is a holiday. Or as I like to say, every day is a holy day, right? So let's celebrate this day. But Eugene, you don't understand. I have gone through things that have caused me to not celebrate. And I get that, right? I get that. Because there's stuff that goes on. It's called life. It's called life, right? And so we get to open up ourselves to step into this beautiful life that, as Reverend Melissa said or says, we get to connect with our yes. Check this out. There is something within you that is greater than this physical body that said yes to having it as you be here on this planet. There's something within you. There's something greater than we are that is expressing itself as we are that said yes to being here on this beautiful spiritual plane called Earth. It said yes. So now what we are beginning to do is to recognize who we are in this thing called life. And who are we? As I like to say, we are the infinite, not just me, that we are the infinite expressions of the divine. Each and every one of us is a representative of the divine because the divine represents itself as us. Life is magnificent in spite of the appearances, in spite of all of that. Life is fantastic. Oh, I can't do that. So, can you guys still hear me? Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Hang on one moment. I need to do something because I'm being distracted. I'm never distracted. I'm not distracted. Let's keep going because every step is sacred. So when we talk about stepping in this thing called life and connecting with our yes, connecting with our yes, connecting with our yes, we are connecting as as Reverend Melissa would say, connecting with our yes, saying yes to our yes is really saying yes to our purpose. We are connecting with our purpose. Now, you say, Eugene, what does this have to do with the topic? Everything, because life is a journey. Life is a show enough journey that we have the ability to choose what path that we get to take. Now, we usually don't have that choices when we're very, very young, but that's also a part of the journey. That's also a part of the journey. And then we grow up and now we become independent thinkers. We become people who start adulting and doing all of those things. And then there are things that happen, there are experiences that happen in our lives that have us start to remember who we are. Because one of the things that happens when we are born on this beautiful spiritual plane called Earth is we forgot who we were. One of the things that happens is we forget who we are. So now this journey really is a journey of remembering, a journey of remembering to become a member of the greater part that we are, to remember who we are, to who we are, and who we are truly. Each and every one of us truly is a beautiful, beautiful, authentic, individualized expression of life. Breathe that in. I am an authentic, inspired expression of the one. Check that out. An authentic, inspired expression of the one. Jesse Powers has inspired us. Everybody get up and with that whoo, right? And to really feel it from the heart, like whoo. So now we get to look at those experiences. As I like to say, every experience is an opportunity to grow. Every experience is an opportunity to love. Every experience is an opportunity to forgive. Every experience is an opportunity to be at peace. Every experience is an opportunity to choose something different. Celebrating the journey. Celebrating the journey. So to celebrate is to absolutely give thanks for it all. So before we went on, I'm gonna call it, we were backstage, and I asked, all those who were there this question, and I want to ask you this question. And this is a question that came up for me last night as I was out to dinner with my beloved, and the question that came up was, what in the world do you love? What in the world? How'd that go?
What do you love about life?
There it is. What do you love about life? What do you love about what do you love? No, here it is. What do you love most about life? What do you love most about life? And so you don't need to answer that now, but I am going to ask that you ponder that throughout the day. Yeah, what is it that I love most about life? Oh man, you know what I love most about life? My first answer was everything. I love everything about life, right? And then that took me to the other question, what do I love most in life? Now, that answer was more personal, so I'm not going to share that one. But these are great, great questions. See, because once we start to ask those questions and those types of questions, those empowering questions, we start to look for the answer. And that's what I love about questions, because the answer is inherent in the question. Right? So when you ask yourself, what do I love most about life? Now you start looking. And what's that old scripture that says, seek and ye shall find? So when we start looking for the good, we're going to find the good. So we are celebrating the journey. And the journey, my beautiful brothers and sisters, the journey simply is a journey returning home, home to us, home to us. It's interesting. I love words. And in the Aramaic tradition, the word for repent is to make a radical shift in thinking. In other definitions, the word repent means to turn around and face me, meaning the infinite, right? Which is always within. So as I talk about celebrating the journey, I'm talking about looking at every experience that we've had up until this point and celebrating that and giving thanks for it. Because guess what? Every experience that you had made you the person that you are right now, right now, right now. And I don't know about you, but I've come to I've come to believe and to accept that I am a great human being, right? And it's because of all of those experiences. And I got to tell you, a lot of those experiences sucked, right? Let's keep this real. But as we begin to look at and ask the question, what good is in this experience that I have not seen yet? What good is in this experience that I've not seen yet? Now I start looking for I learned that I wasn't speaking my voice. I learned that I was trying to hide. Oh, I'm not doing that anymore. I learned that I didn't have a voice. Oh, now let me speak up. What did that experience come to teach you? What did that experience come to remind you of? So far, so good? Yep, I know, right? Now, connecting to your yes. And I believe that you've heard that phrase a couple of times, seeing how I got that from your senior minister, Reverend Melissa, connecting to your yes. Connecting to your yes, as she would also say, that it is really saying yes to your purpose. Every experience that we have had in our lives remind us of why we're here. It guides us to being who we are here to be, living on purpose for a purpose. We are here on purpose for a purpose. Now we get to look at every step as being sacred. So there are things that may have happened in the past that probably were not all that great. Great. Bring that up, and if it's a situation where you still are holding a little animosity towards, or a little, as I like to use the word, a little pissosity towards, or a little anger towards, or a little sadness towards, okay, allow that to come up and ask the question, where's the good in that situation that I'm not seeing yet? And the key word here is yet, that I'm not seeing yet. Oh, that experience that had me sleeping in a place I didn't want to be was to guide me to this, which guided me to this. Oh, which guided, oh, now I get to forgive. I get to forgive any and everything, especially myself. Every step is sacred. Now, I love words, as I have mentioned before, and you get to requalify or redefine what sacred means for you. For me, sacred is this thing. I don't even know if I can really put words to it, but it feels I can't even put words to how it feels, but being, every step is sacred on this journey. It's something that is beyond my imagination. To stop and to look around you in this moment and look around the room and just have your eyes fall on an object and think about where you were that had you decide to get that object and all the experiences that were involved in that decision with that one object that you may have come across years ago. And it's a part of this beautiful, beautiful journey. This beautiful journey. So sometimes when we look back, okay, let me say me. Sometimes when I look back at experiences and I may get a little upset about it or may feel some negative way towards it. And that is a beautiful experience as well because it reminds me, number one, that I don't want to feel this negativity within this temple that I call my body. So I get to go, okay, where's the good that I haven't seen in this yet? Oh, and now let me forgive it. Let me let it go because it helped me to get to where I am. The experiences that I've had in my life, a lot of them were not all that great. And everybody has that same story, right? And those experiences, I'm being redundant here, those experiences made us the people that we are now. Man, if we're not in awe, we are not paying attention. Think about those crazy ass experiences that had you just break down in tears. But think about how they made you the person that you are now. Every step is sacred on this beautiful journey. It just amazes me. So, to conclude, celebrate your life. In fact, I'm going to give you a mission for today if you choose to accept, is to find one thing today to celebrate. Now, you don't have to go out and buy, a party hat and the little, you don't need to do all of that. You can just give thanks for it. See, celebration is a form of gratitude. When we celebrate, we are saying thank you for that which we're celebrating, right? So just today, find one thing to celebrate. Now you say, okay, but I can't see anything around me. Cool. I love that. Look in the mirror, celebrate you. Celebrate you. One of the things that I have clients do at times is have them list 5 people that they admire. And once they start and they're halfway through the process, and then I go, okay, you only need to list 4 because one of the people that I want you to put on that list of people that you admire is yourself. Admire yourself. Eugene, that's conceited. I wasn't taught to do that. Exactly. We weren't taught to admire ourselves. Now's the time. Now is the time. And you are the one. We are the ones. Why? Because this is a community that is rooted in oneness. Come on now. And we are guided in principle. We live in principle. So celebrate the journey because every single step, every breath, every word, every thought is sacred. Why? Because you're the holy one of the only one. Let's anchor this in prayer. Ah, thank you. How grateful I am for this moment right here, because I choose to recognize the infinite intelligence, the infinite love, the infinite grace that surrounds us at all times. I recognize that it is at the very center of all of life. Yet, having no circumference, there isn't anything that exists outside of this infinite intelligence that I choose to call God. Yes, I know that it is known by so many different names: God, Allah, Krishna, Vodun, Olodumare, great grandfather, Mother Earth. We call it forth into this conscious awareness, recognizing that it is the source of this breath. It is that which causes the sun to shine. It is that which holds the planets in perfect alignment. It is that which animates this body temple. It is who and what we are right here and right now. I recognize that there is no place we can go where this thing that I call God is not. That would be impossible because truly we are created in the image and likeness and in the nature of life itself. We are of the Creator. That same intelligence that has caused everything to be is that same intelligence that is right where we are, right here, right now. Right here, right now, God is, we are. And so it is in my awareness of our oneness in God that I speak this word on behalf of each and every one of us as we stand boldly in the divinity of who we are. As we stand boldly in the divinity of our being, we allow ourselves to be used by that infinite intelligence that has said yes to recreating itself as each and every one of us. It is its sacred yes that has us here saying yes back. Come on. So I know that as we surrender to this power and to this presence, that we allow ourselves to be guided to a higher vibration, to a higher vibration of love, to a higher vibration of grace, to a higher vibration of peace. And as we live in that vibration, there isn't anything else for us to do but only to be. To be the light, to be the love, to be the joy, to be that sacred expression of the divine. Knowing that this word right here is complete, I give great thanks. It is therefore from this place of gratitude, this place of thanksgiving, that I allow this word to be released as law. So I release this word as law, because as law, this word returns unto us completely and magnificently and beautifully fulfilled. And so fulfilled, we lovingly allow it to be. And so it is, and so it shall be. Amen. Whew.